So you are a natural born leader. You want more responsibility. You want to lead people to a better path, a life of abundance. You want to share the wealth. I got you. In this video right here, we're going to talk about 2 fundamentals for leadership and infinite success. Let's get right to it, man. So there are many things that we need for success. Many things that come into play to determine our results. Today I'm going to share with you 2 fundamentals that you must implement today from now on to get better results in every aspect of your life, whether it be business, personal relationships, interpersonal relationships, whatever it may be, man. It's going to help you out. So let's get started. I'm going to tell you straight up the 5 things that we need, and I'm only going to focus on the first 2. So the very first thing that we need is a just cause. We need a purpose, a mission. After a mission, we need a trusting team, someone to execute on this mission every single day. With this team, we need a worthy rival so we can be competitive and push ourselves to be better every single day in order to beat this rival. We also need a capacity for existential flexibility. We don't know what's going to come. We can't predict the future, but we can be prepared and we can be ready. And we also need the courage to lead. It's not easy leading. It's not easy being told no multiple times. It's not easy being told that your vision is not going to come to light. It's not going to come true. It is not easy leading. It's a choice you make and you must have courage. So number 1, we need to have a just cause. We need to have a cause that is so just that we would be willing to sacrifice our desires, our interests, in order to advance that cause. For example, some people may take a job for less money because they believe in the mission statement of the company, rather than taking a job with a higher wage, but it's a mission they don't believe in. You see, you're paying for that mission. You're sacrificing that pay to be a part of something bigger than you, to be a part of something that you believe in, for the greater good of humanity, of the world. It's a sacrifice you must be willing to take. None of us like missing birthday parties. None of us like missing family events. But for some reason, it all feels worth it. It feels worth the sacrifice to be a part of something greater than yourself. People are searching for purpose. They're searching for meaning in their lives. So when you can help them achieve something greater than themselves, you will attract the right people, the people who need purpose in life, the people that need a mission, people who understand that the world is bigger than them, that you must contribute to the world in order to feel fulfilled, in order to have an abundant life. So take note of this. Every single leader with the capacity to lead for the infinite game offers a sense of importance to his team by giving them a mission, by giving them a just cause. That's what it is. I'm sure you guys have heard of Steve Jobs, right? Y'all know who Steve is. Do you guys know what his mission was? His mission was not to invent the Apple iPhone. It was never to do that. That was not the plan. The plan was to stick it up to the man, was to stand up against Big Brother. That was the plan. And he imagined a world where one day an individual from home can compete against a corporation. And that is happening right now. You're seeing it play out right now. Steve Jobs dreamed so big, and he gave his team a mission that was so big, bigger than themselves, that they got the job done. They got the results. And they're a profitable company. They made positive change. They created a positive environment. You're seeing all of his hard work play out. Because of him, we're all able to partake in this social media content creator economy, if we wish to do so. What a wonderful opportunity for us all, available to us all, but we don't take advantage. That's another topic for another day. Standing up to Big Brother was Steve Jobs' just cause. And whoever believed in this mission was willing to work for him, was willing to buy the Apple products, was willing to promote the company. These people to this day live and breathe Apple. And it's not because of the products. It's more than just that. It's the mission. It's the message. Its contribution is so big to society and the world that of course it was going to be rewarded. Of course, it's cause and effect. You will reap what you sow. Best believe that. So we must give our people a sense of importance. We need to give them a mission greater than themselves. So they'd be willing to sacrifice their own interests in order to advance that infinite ideal, a vision of the world that does not yet exist. Number 2, we need trusting teams. A trusting team is very, very necessary. It's imperative. Most people like to think of companies, and they believe the most important part of the company are the consumers, the clients. But I believe the most important part of a company is the people working for that company, the people that make the company. The reason why is because if there's poor leadership, there's going to be poor performance from the bottom structure, and you're going to be able to tell straight off the bat. Let me put it this way. The people at the bottom of any company are reflective of the leadership in that company. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of what happened to American Airlines, right? How they treated that customer, dragging him out of his seats when he had a concussion, broken teeth. The workers there just pulled him out his seat. They knew it wasn't the right thing to do. That's not how you treat a human being, but they did it regardless. Why? Because they had to follow the rules, or else their job is at stake. But what happened that day was not an anomaly. It was not the crew members. It was not an accident. This has been waiting to happen due to the poor leadership in this company. People were too afraid to do the right thing because they feared losing their job more. They cared more about themselves than they did about the customer. How did that play out for American Airlines? Not well, right? It's never going to go well for you if you adopt this type of mentality. If your whole life you think about what can I gain from this situation, instead of thinking about what can I contribute to the situation, you're always going to live a sorry lifestyle because you fail to understand the value of living a life of service. So it is very evident to tell if there's good leadership or bad leadership in a company based on the people that work there. There's good leadership at Chick-fil-A. They always move that line and with a smile on their face. It's so surprising. You ask yourself, why? Why are they like this? And the only answer that could be true is there's great leadership in that company. People who lead by example and don't just tell you what to do are the best educators. Those are the best team members. You want to work with those individuals because you understand that they can actually teach you and they actually get the job done themselves. So when individuals work under people who set the example, it's so much easier to enjoy your job and do it with a passion because they allow you to be 100% yourself and they help you along the way to make you a better individual overall. That is leadership. That is great leadership. Understanding that everybody has their own path and that you just have to work with what you've got and make the best of it every single day and always try to improve at least 1% every single day. That's it, man. That's it. You don't have to aim for big progress in a day. Just aim for 1% more every single day. So remember this, the level of performance of a worker is reflective of the leadership environment in that company in which he's working for. People aren't like a towel that you have to squeeze and get the most out of. No, that's fundamentally wrong. You can't just expect more. You have to create the right environment for them to flourish and prosper. Leaders don't ask themselves, what can I do to make them work more? Leaders ask themselves, what do I have to do to help my people work at their natural best? You see, when we create teams in which people feel trusted and trusting, people will feel safe enough to raise their hand and say, oh, you know what? I need some help. You know what? I don't have enough training in this field and you hired me in this position. Can you help me out? I'm a little scared. I don't know what I'm reading. Can you let me know what I could do to improve? They won't be afraid to ask for help. But on the other hand, if we don't have trusting teams, what we have is a group of people clocking in for work every single day, just showing up, lying, hiding, faking. They hide all of their mistakes for fear of getting in trouble. They won't admit that they don't know what they're doing for fear of being perceived as incompetent. They're certainly not going to say they're scared and that they need help for fear that this will somehow reduce their value within the company. Eventually, if you allow this to keep happening, it's going to compound and it's going to break, just like it did for American Airlines. Take note of this. When people fear getting in trouble or breaking the rules more than going against their own morals, no one is going to intervene, even though they know that what they're doing is morally incorrect. People let themselves get influenced by their environment. So it's a very sorry situation to be in. These are the real bad working conditions right here. It's never an anomaly, it's never an accident. It's always the culture in which the individual works in that will make the difference. So if you ever hear someone say, "Sir, I don't follow the rules, I can lose my job," note this. All this person revealed is that they have poor leadership in that company. On top of that, she also revealed that she cares more about herself than the customer. So why are you still there, man? Go find another company, man. Be great. So thank you so much for watching this entire video. I educate myself every single day so I can bring this type of content to you. If you want to learn more, click right here. It's been your boy Guatemala Insane. Back at it again with another video. Man, what are you doing, man? I'll see you right here. Let's go.